नमस्कार। 8 अक्टूबर की शानदार सुबह और आप सभी का हार्दिक स्वागत है वायुसेना के हिंडन एयरबेस से। आज का दिन वायुसेना के लिए बेहद खास है। 8 अक्टूबर यानी आज भारतीय वायुसेना दिवस है। आप सभी को भारतीय वायुसेना दिवस की हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं। भारतीय वायुसेना प्रहरी है हमारे आकाश की और गौरव है इस महान देश की। वायुसेना दिवस पर आज यहां परेड निकाली जाएगी, अलंकरण समारोह होगा, उसके बाद वायु योद्धा अभ्यास दल की प्रस्तुति होगी और आज के समारोह का आकर्षण रहेगा वायुसेना का शानदार और हैरत अंगेज एयर शो। आज के समारोह के प्रसारण में मेरे साथी कमेंटेटर्स हैं कर्नल राकेश मग्गों और विंग कमांडर सुजाता तिवारी।
Jai Hind. Warm greetings to the air warriors and their families across the country and overseas. The Air Force Band, dressed in colorful ceremonial, setting up the stage and ambience for the ceremonial parade that you are going to witness in a few moments from now. Today is a day not just a matter of pride and success, but also an occasion to extend our gratitude to those valiant air warriors in uniform who laid their lives, and also to those leaders whose vision has nurtured the Air Force time and again. आज 83 वर्ष पूरे हो गए हैं जब भारतीय वायुसेना अपनी स्थापना दिवस मना रही है। 1932 से लेकर आज तक इन 83 वर्षों में भारतीय वायुसेना ने जाने कितने सोपान चढ़े और प्रगति की राह पर चलते हुए आज विश्व भर की सर्वश्रेष्ठ वायुसेनाओं में से एक होने का गौरव प्राप्त है। आज इसी उपलक्ष्य में आयोजन किया गया है एक भव्य परेड का।
It was on this day, on the 8th of October 1932, that a very small auxiliary force was started with just 4 Wapiti biplanes and 6 officers. Under the stewardship of then a young flight lieutenant, Cecil Boucher. He later rose to become an air vice marshal. And one of those 6 young men was a pilot officer, a rookie, pilot officer Subroto Mukherjee, the man who rose to be the first Indian chief of the Air Force on the 1st of April 1954. So from a 4 aircraft, 6 officer auxiliary force, the Indian Air Force has grown to a heft of over 800 aircrafts, a formidable force any enemy of the motherland of ours will fear to challenge. As you see the band display, the band has a fantastic, fascinating history. The earliest record of the bands in the military goes to 12th century when the Turkish armies used it, and that's Group Captain Sachin Ramesh Tendulkar. Yes, an honorary Group Captain Sachin Ramesh Tendulkar, crisp blue Indian Air Force uniform, and what a sporting icon. Arguably the most important sporting icon of contemporary Indian cricket. And the band on display again. From the Turkish armies in 12th century to now, bands have played important role in the armed forces.
भारतीय सेनाओं में समृद्ध परंपरा है बैंड की, सैन्य संगीत की, और आज के इस समारोह में वायुसेना बैंड का नेतृत्व कर रहे हैं वारंट ऑफिसर ओके अच्युतन।
एयर चीफ मार्शल अरूप राहा, परम विशिष्ट सेवा मेडल, अति विशिष्ट सेवा मेडल, वायुसेना मेडल ADC, Chairman Chiefs of Staff Committee and Chief of the Air Staff will be the reviewing officer for today's ceremonial parade. On behalf of President of India, Chief of Air Staff will be honoring recipients of 14 Vayusena medals for gallantry, including 2 being awarded posthumously and 31 Vishish Seva medals. We congratulate the awardees as their achievements would reflect the contribution of air warriors in maintaining the exact standards of the Indian Air Force. Chief of Air Staff will also be awarding citations to 3 Air Force units for power excellence. The Indian Air Force also take the opportunity to publicly acknowledge the contributions made by all the air warriors who have served the nation. And that's the Akash Ganga team. Carrying the Air Force flag, the team led by Wing Commander A.K. Yadav.
आकाशगंगा टीम के ये वायु योद्धा हैं जिन्होंने 8000 फीट की ऊंचाई से AN-32 विमान के जरिए आसमान में छलांग लगाई।
And Flight Lieutenant Manoj Goswami now carrying the Akash Ganga flag, making a safe landing on the ground.
And some of the dignitaries in the spectators gallery. A lot of excitement already as the paratroopers of the Akash Ganga team make a landing on the parade ground.
आकाश गंगा टीम का नेतृत्व किया है विंग कमांडर ए बेग ने और AN-32 विमान के चालक विंग कमांडर गगनदीप सिंह कलेका।
These paratroopers belong to the Paratroopers Training School based at Agra. This is one of the prestigious training institutions of the Indian Air Force. Popularly known as the PTS, the school has been imparting combat parajump training for last 74 years to all the airborne forces of India, including the airborne regiments of the Special Forces of the Army, the Marine Commandos, and National Security Guard.
The bugles have heralded today's parade, and the parade now marching in, making their way on this parade ground. ये परेड प्रतीक है भारतीय वायुसेना की समृद्धि का, शौर्य का और कर्तव्य परायणता का।
आज की परेड में 46 अफसर और 253 वायु सैनिक भाग ले रहे हैं। एयर चीफ मार्शल अरूप राहा आज परेड का निरीक्षण करेंगे। बिगुल की धुन पर परेड मार्च करते हुए आ रही है। आज के समारोह के लिए परेड का समन्वय विंग कमांडर एम यज्ञरमन और ऑनररी फ्लाइंग ऑफिसर तपिंदर सिंह ने किया है।
And that's a beautiful panoramic view of the parade ground as the tricolor paratroopers land on the parade ground.
Parade Adjutant Flight Lieutenant Preetham Singh Jaitawat will now hand over the parade to today's parade commander, Group Captain Hirendra Asudani, Vayu Sena Middle. The Parade Adjutant, Flight Lieutenant, hand over the parade.
And that's former Air Chief Marshal Fali Homi Major. His chest bearing the proud medals. So proud he would be of this day when I just mentioned earlier, from his 6th officer auxiliary air force to a formidable force that the Indian Air Force is today, and seated there on the sofas is former Air Chief Marshal P.V. Nayak. Fali Homi Major, an extremely accomplished helicopter pilot himself. He would be so proud to be here on this evening as you have a good view of the parade lined up. And do not miss the credo of the Indian Air Force, complete commitment to mission. And that's Air Chief Marshal Jitendra Tyagi. Parade having been handed over to Group Captain Asudani, who is commander of the parade today. Group Captain Asudani taking charge of the parade.
And the brave air warriors now making their way on the motherland on the ground. Delinking each other, it's a very, very difficult task up in the air, stacking together and making a safe landing on hard surfaces like this.
Air Chief Marshal Krishna Swamy. What a proud day for all these men who started and devoted all their lives to building up this formidable force that we are today. I must also take this opportunity to tell you that 83rd Air Force Day celebrations also pay homage to the valiant men and their flying machines that played a significant part in 1965 operations. Their valor, their sacrifice, their devotion to motherland brought glory. On this momentous occasion, we pay tribute to all IAF personnel who took part in the conflict, did the service and the country proud. And as the missing man formation flown over Rajpath, it symbolizes IAF pays solemn homage to them.
The para-jumping activity that you're seeing on your television screens was captured a few moments just before this parade started early in the morning. They were dropped by AIM-32 aircraft.
Presented by the first President of India, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, on the 1st of April, 1954.
और अब निशान टोली का आगमन इस परेड ग्राउंड पर 1 अप्रैल सन 1954 को देश के प्रथम राष्ट्रपति डॉक्टर राजेंद्र प्रसाद ने भारतीय वायुसेना के उत्कृष्ट कार्यों और कर्तव्य निर्वाह के मद्देनजर ये ध्वज वायुसेना को प्रदान किया था। तब से लेकर आज तक इसे हर वर्ष इस परेड पर प्रदर्शित किया जाता है। इसलिए ये ध्वज हमारे लिए अत्यंत सम्माननीय है और केवल विशेष अवसरों पर ही इसे संपूर्ण आदर और गर्व के साथ प्रदर्शित किया जाता है।
So those are the Air Force colors, and the proud holder of them, Flight Lieutenant Anupam Jadhav, as everyone stands in reverence and men in uniform salute the Nishan. The Nishan, also called the colors, as Sujata mentioned, were presented to the Indian Air Force on the 1st of April 1954. And that also coincided with Air Marshal Subrata Mukherjee taking over as the first Indian Chief of the Indian Air Force. That's the Nishan, or the color. Nishan is revered, is sacred, and is displayed only on special occasions. It was earlier used in the battle to organize different bodies of troops in the chaos of the battle. And if your Nishan or the color was captured by the army, it was the ultimate humiliation. Conversely, if you captured the enemy colors, that was the final triumph. So the Air Force colors on display here on the 83rd Indian Air Force Day. And see the excitement, all the stands full, everyone eager and excited as they await the arrival of the dignitaries and the parade to commence. That's the Indian Air Force flag fluttering proudly. It's a beautiful October morning.
भारतीय वायुसेना के वायु योद्धा उस साहस का प्रतीक हैं जो आसमान को भी झुकाने में सक्षम है। वायुसेना का आदर्श है नभ स्पर्शम दीप्तम, जिसे गीता के 11वें अध्याय से लिया गया है। भारतीय वायुसेना दुनिया की सबसे बड़ी और सबसे ताकतवर वायुसेनाओं में से एक है।
Ladies and gentlemen, Air Officer Commanding-in-Chief.
former Air Chief Marshal N.C. Suri in the background, shaking hands with their old comrades. People from all services, Army, Navy and the Air Force here.
Ladies
And that's the
gentlemen,
arrival of Air Officer
Marshal
Commanding in Chief,
S.B.
Western Air
Dev,
Command.
Ati Vishish Seva Medal, Vayu Sena Medal,
Air Marshal S.B. Dev, Ati Vishish Seva Medal, Vayu Sena Medal, Vishish Seva Medal, Air Officer Commanding in Chief, Western Air Command, and Mrs. Anjana Dev,
received by Air Officer
President
Commanding
AFA
Air Force
Regional.
Station Hindon,
They were received by Air Officer Commanding Air Force Station Hindon, Air Commodore Anil Sabrawal, Vishish Seva Medal, and Mrs. Ashima Sabrawal. As the parade is held within his command, the Air Officer Commanding in Chief, Western Air Command, was presented with a general salute on his arrival. Chief of Naval Staff and Chief of Army Staff will also be gracing the occasion, who would also be presented with a general salute on their arrival.
And in your picture screens, Lieutenant General S.D. Duhan, who commands the Army Hospital R&R, as we now await the arrival of the Chief of Army Staff.
पश्चिम वायु कमान के वायु अफसर कमांडिंग इन चीफ के आगमन पर उन्हें जनरल सैल्यूट प्रदान किया गया। नौसेना अध्यक्ष व थल सेना अध्यक्ष को भी उनके आगमन पर जनरल सैल्यूट प्रदान किया जाएगा।
And senior Army officers now arriving.
Chief of the Air Staff is the reviewing officer for the 83rd Air Force Day Parade. Air Chief Marshal Arup Raha will review the parade this morning and will be afforded a general salute on arrival. At this point of time, 3 Mi-17 V-5 helicopters of 155 helicopter unit led by Wing Commander.
We now await the arrival of Chief of Naval Staff.
Senior dignitaries being received by the Chief Host Air Officer Commanding of Hindon Air Base, Air Commodore Anil Sabrawal, Vishish Seva Medal. And now arrives the cavalcade of the Chief of Naval Staff, Admiral Robin Dhawan, alumnus of the prestigious National Defence Academy, 45th
Chief
course.
of the Naval Staff.
He had the unique privilege of commanding his alma mater, the National Defence Academy, Khadagwasla. A sword of honor on completion of his midshipman training
and Mrs. Minu
was the Vice Chief of Naval Staff from August of 2011 to April 2014 before taking over as the Chief of the Naval Staff, crisp white uniform, and there it is, Sachin Ramesh Tendulkar in the Air Force uniform. A proud day for him too. Mrs. Minu Dhawan being escorted by Mrs. Ashima Sabharwal, and that's the Chief of Naval Staff himself. Will be accorded the General Salute.
Full commitment to the nation, a matter of honor for the Indian Air Force. They not only excel in operational capabilities, but also extend a helping hand in times of natural calamities. Air Force is distinguished by its ability to overcome obstructions and operate over land and sea. From rescuing expeditions stranded due to inclement weather, sailors marooned at sea to victims of fire, the Indian Air Force remains a powerful and effective force for relief, search and rescue operations. There are total 46 officers and 253 airmen on parade this morning.
ये वर्ष 1965 के भारत पाक युद्ध की स्वर्ण जयंती का भी वर्ष है। भारतीय वायुसेना ने इस अवसर पर कई कार्यक्रमों और गतिविधियों का भी आयोजन किया। भारतीय वायुसेना ने शौर्यांजलि प्रदर्शनी के दौरान राजपथ पर मिसिंग मैन फॉर्मेशन में उड़ान भरकर इस युद्ध के अमर शहीदों को श्रद्धांजलि भी दी। राष्ट्र के लिए पूर्ण समर्पित भारतीय वायुसेना का कौशल और पराक्रम सिर्फ युद्ध के समय ही नहीं, बल्कि प्राकृतिक आपदा के समय भी अपने चरम पर होता है।
And in the distance, the carcade of the Army Chief, General Dalbir Singh. Thus arrives General Dalbir Singh, Chief of Army Staff, born on the 28th of December 1954. He's a third-generation soldier. Soldiering, they say, was in his blood, as his journey began from Sainik School Chittorgarh, excelled at the National Defence Academy in 1970, was commissioned into 5 Gurkha Rifles, has been the Commander-in-Chief of the Eastern Army, was the Vice Chief of Army Staff, and currently commands one of the largest standing armies of the world, General Dalbir Singh. To his right, the Chief Host Air Officer Commanding Air Commodore Anil Sabharwal. Accompanying him, Mrs. Namita Singh. as he proceeds for being accorded the general salute. And they exchange pleasantries. Cyanoger of all eyes, Sachin Ramesh Tendulkar there in the spectators gallery as he meets the veterans of the Air Force, Army and the Navy. And now we await the arrival of the reviewing officer of today's parade.
A parade holds great significance from the armed forces as it signifies discipline and intensity of training.
And on display there is the AWACS, our eye in the sky. They are the airborne warning and control systems and always are the first in line. They significantly increase the capability to track low-flying aircraft and counter most of the enemy's electronic warfare capability. An extremely important part of strategic Air Force action. And this is Mirage 2000, yes, of the Tiger Hill fame. These Mirage 2000, the French aircraft, were the difference between us and the Pakistani intruders when they mesmerized us with their performance and allowed Indian brave soldiers to capture the famous Tiger Hill in the Operation Vijay. A multi-role fighter aircraft with very potent air defense and strike capability.
And that's the Advanced Light Helicopter Dhruv, a twin-engine utility helicopter employed for logistics support, transportation, disaster relief, reconnaissance, search and rescue, and medical evacuation.
And yes, the deep penetration strike aircraft, the Jaguar, aptly named after that famous animal from South America. An ideal strike aircraft uniquely adapted by the Indian Air Force in the maritime strike role as well.
Mrs. Lily Raha, President AFA, has arrived. It is said that behind every successful man, there is a woman. The Air Force Wives Welfare Association, or AFA as we call it, as an integral part of the Air Force. Under the guidance of its present president, Mrs. Lily Raha, AFA inspires to improve the quality of life of air warriors and their families. That's the Hawk Mark 132 Advanced Jet Trainer aircraft. And now you can see on your television screens the PC-7 Pilatus trainer aircraft. This is a basic turbo trainer aircraft, imparting training to the ab initios in Air Force Academy. The MiG-21 Bison With improved avionics and radar system, it can carry modern weapons and add significant punch to our air defense. That's the MiG-21 Bison aircraft.
And now comes the cavalcade of the reviewing officer of today's parade, Air Chief Marshal Arup Raha, Param Vishisht Seva Medal, Ati Vishisht Seva Medal, Vayu Sena Medal, 8D Camp, Chairman Chiefs of Staff Committee and Chief of Air Staff. Air Chief Marshal Arup Raha arrives to the sound of the bugle. The 21st Air Chief, born in December 1954, has vast experience of over 3,500 hours of flying. From the 44th course of the prestigious National Defence Academy, he's commanded a MiG-29 squadron, was a directing staff at the flying school at Tamram, was the air officer commanding in chief of the Central and the Western Rail Commands before taking over as the chief of this proud formation.
Three Mi-17 P5 helicopters trailing the Indian Air Force flag. The formation today is led by Wing Commander Umesh Chandra Vaish.
Parade commander reports to the reviewing officer.
परेड आपके निरीक्षण के लिए हाजिर है श्रीमान।
Chief of Air Staff, accompanied by the parade commander, Group Captain Hirendra Asudani, now proceeding to inspect the parade.
I take my warm felicitations to all air warriors, NCZ, DSC personnel, civilians and their families. My special greetings to my esteemed air veterans and their families. Over the last 8 decades, Indian Air Force has modernized itself into a professional force that ranks among the most competent and respected air forces in the world.
46 officers and 253 airmen on parade this morning
Last 1 year, in spite of resource constraint,
as the reviewing officer, Air Chief Marshal Arup Raha, goes past the parade.
remain anchored to our core values and continue honing your skills with single-minded devotion. Over the years, IAF has taken great strides in transforming itself into a formidable force with multi-spectrum capability.
Parade
Holding the INSAS rifles.
Freedom Singh Jetawa.
Number 1 Squadron, in command Squadron Leader Rahul Gupta.
Number 2 Squadron, commanded by Squad Leader Danish Handa. Number 3 Squadron in command of Squadron Leader Shainaj Nair. Number 4 Squadron led by Squadron Leader Mrityunjay Dhar.
सैनिकों के चमकते तमगों के तेज, उनकी कर्तव्यनिष्ठा, कार्यकुशलता और देश पर सर्वस्व बलिदान कर देने के जज्बे से मुक्त हो पुष्प भी यही अभिलाषा करता है। मुझे तोड़ लेना वनमाली, उस पथ पर तुम देना फेंक, मातृभूमि पर शीश चढ़ाने जिस पथ जाएं वीर अनेक। निरीक्षण वाहन सलामी मंच के निकट आता हुआ।
परेड को स्क्वाड्रनों की कॉलम में मंच से गुजरने की आज्ञा दे श्रीमान। की कॉलम में मंच से गुजरेंगे। नंबर 1 स्क्वाड्रन आगे। परेड निशान तले
निशान टोली ये परंपरा है भारतीय वायुसेना की कि जब भी निशान को किसी भी कार्यक्रम में, किसी भी आयोजन में इस तरह से गौरव के साथ प्रदर्शित किया जाता है तो सभी गणमान्य व्यक्ति जो यहाँ बैठे हैं मौजूद, वो इसके सम्मान में खड़े हो जाते हैं और वर्दी में सभी अधिकारीगण इसे सलामी देते हैं।
परेड कमांडर ग्रुप कैप्टन हीरेंद्र आसुदानी के जोशीले वर्ड ऑफ कमांड पर परेड आगे बढ़ चली है। परेड प्रतीक है अनुशासन का, कर्तव्य परायणता का और सबसे ऊपर दल भावना।
Marching contingents, arms swinging, heels digging, heads held high. Proud of the blue Air Force uniform, heritage and motto, touch the sky with glory for Nabha Sprisham Deeptam. Whether in the skies or on ground, the air warriors approach every task with confidence, dedication and pride. Their faces and eyes aglow with determination as they put their best foot forward today on this parade.
And a smart salute as he goes past the saluting desk, the parade commander, Group Captain Asudani. Air Chief Marshal Arup Raha himself comes from Sainik School, Purulia, and then was given the gold medal during his course in the NDA. So soldiering began very early for this officer, and he has hit the pinnacle as the chief of the air staff. Reviewing the parade today, and when the Nishan goes past him, the reviewing officer also salutes the Nishan. The Nishan is saluted by everyone in uniform, since it is a presentation from President of India, as 3 Mi-17 B-5 helicopters of 155 helicopter unit arrive.
कंधों से मिलते हैं कंधे, कदमों से कदम मिलते हैं, हम चलते हैं जब ऐसे तो दिल दुश्मन के हिलते हैं। गौरवशाली दिन, भारतीय वायुसेना दिवस और ये शानदार परेड हिंडन एयरबेस पर।
जोश और उत्साह सराबोर इनके चेहरों पर प्रदर्शित हो रही है। अपने नीति मंत्र, भारतीय वायु सेना के आदर्श वाक्य, आकाश की ऊंचाइयों को शान के साथ छूना ही इनका कार्यक्षेत्र है। चाहे नीला आकाश हो या धरती का कोई क्षेत्र, हर कार्य को निपुणता से ये करते हैं। और आज इस नीली वर्दी में ये परेड करते हुए एक बार फिर कह रहे हो कि हो जन्म दोबारा तो भारत वतन मिले, फिर सो वही हिमालय गंगो जमुन मिले। है धूल इसकी चंदन, अमृत है इसका जल, है झूमती हवाओं में मोतियां फसल। The word parade comes from the old tradition of formation combat, where the soldiers held strict formations to maximize their combat effectiveness. Close combat has given a way to coordinated three-dimensional application of the military force. Modern military organizations still use parades for ceremonial purposes as well as to inculcate self-discipline.
आगे बढ़ गए। बंद से चल।
समीक्षा क्रम में आगे बढ़ते हैं।
परेड अलंकरण समारोह और आपके अभिभाषण के लिए तैयार है श्रीमान।
Ladies and gentlemen, Chief of the Air Staff will now award Vayu Sena medals, Vishisht Seva medals and unit citations for the year 2014-2015.
देवियों और सज्जनों, अब वायु सेना अध्यक्ष वायु सेना मेडल, विशिष्ट सेवा मेडल एवं यूनिट साइटेशन प्रदान करेंगे।
Vayu Sena medal for gallantry is awarded for individual acts of courage. Squadron leader Saurabh Raghuvanshi, Vayu Sena medal gallantry, posthumous. Squadron leader Saurabh Raghuvanshi was commissioned in the Indian Air Force on 19th June 2004. On 27th May 2014, the officer was planned to fly as number 4 in a 4-aircraft strike mission towards Exercise Talon. The mission was flown to validate the efficacy of low-level, lightweight radar against enemy raids. Having flown the route through the Himalayas and the Pir Panjal valleys, the trail element with squadron leader Raghuvanshi as the wingman entered Srinagar Valley with an aim to strike Avantipur airfield. Descending to low levels during the final run-in towards the target, a tactical action towards left was ordered approximately 10 kilometers short of Avantipur. Almost simultaneously, squadron leader Raghuvanshi experienced a bird hit on the front windshield of his canopy. The bird impact was so hard that it broke the windshield and impacted his face. The injury nearly incapacitated him. In spite of the injury and lack of time available to him due to the extremely low altitude, he visualized the future flight path of the aircraft that could have killed numerous villagers on ground, causing loss of lives and property. Without fearing for his own life, he courageously steered the aircraft away from the village and ejected in a clear area. The precious time lost in this effort of saving lives and upholding the virtues of service before self resulted in the life-saving mechanism of the ejection system not getting sufficient time to operate successfully. The brave pilot succumbed to the injuries instantaneously. The officer displayed exceptional valor, professional skill, and unparalleled leadership in the face of extreme danger. He saved numerous innocent lives of his countrymen and national property by this heroic act. For this act of exceptional courage and supreme sacrifice, the Honorable President is pleased to award Vayu Sena Medal Gallantry posthumously to Squadron Leader Saurabh Raghuvanshi. Receiving the award is wife of late Squadron Leader Raghuvanshi, Mrs. Rachna Patel.
PA number 42477, Shri Ravindra Kumar, Vayu Sena Medal Gallantry, posthumous. PA number 42477, Shri Ravindra Kumar, leading hand fireman, was on the posted strength of 3 Base Repair Depot, Chandigarh, since 6 December 1999. on 8th June 2014 at 1950 hours, an emergency fire call was received from Civil Fire Station, Sector 17, Chandigarh. Shri Ravindra Kumar, who was off duty, was recalled from home to join the firefighting team at the National Institute of Electronics and Information Technology in Sector 17, Chandigarh. The task was daunting as the 3-story building of NIELIT was completely engulfed in fire, making it increasingly difficult for the firemen to douse the raging flames. Valuable research records and expensive equipment was at stake. Until this stage, all the efforts were from outside the building and there was a general reluctance to enter the building to extinguish the fire at the core. Assessing the situation correctly and on his own initiative, Shri Ravindra Kumar, in the true spirit of a firefighter, climbed on the first floor without caring for his personal safety to fight the fire from inside. Encouraged by his initiative, other firefighters started following him to address the fire. Though his firefighting efforts were paying dividends, a part of the building unfortunately collapsed, trapping him under the debris. Shri Ravindra Kumar displayed courage of the highest order in his attempt to contain the fire and made the supreme sacrifice in the process. This courageous act of the young fireman epitomizes the highest traditions of the Indian Air Force, service before self. He has displayed valor, courage, exemplary leadership and devotion to duty that will serve as an inspiration for generations to come. For this act of gallantry, the Honorable President is pleased to award Vayu Sena Medal Gallantry posthumously to Shri Ravindra Kumar. Receiving the award today is Mrs. Ravindra Kumar.
Group Captain Manish Kumar Roy. Group Captain Abhyankar Aniket Santosh. Group Captain UKS Bhadoria. Wing Commander Saurabh Sharma.
Wing Commander Amit Jain. Wing Commander Anup Sharma. Wing Commander Pankaj Sharma. Wing Commander Rahul Shukla.
Wing Commander Mantej Singh Soman. Squadron Leader Kapil Kareem. Sergeant Ravindra Kumar Jakar. Corporal Momocha Ningthojam.
Vayu Sena Medal is awarded for individual acts of exceptional devotion to duty. Group Captain Animesh Kumar Singh. Group Captain V. Ramamurthy Vishwanathan. Group Captain Vipul Singh. Group Captain Sandeep Balyan.
Group Captain Pradeep Arun Shah. Group Captain Bhaskar Satish. Group Captain Vinay Pratap Singh. Group Captain Pankaj Mittal.
Group Captain Rajesh Verma. Group Captain Ratish Kumar. Group Captain Sanjeev Kanwar. Group Captain Tahir Hussain Abdul Ghani Sheikh.
Group Captain Kaza Jyotir Mahindra. Group Captain Machetira Karumbaya Praveen. Group Captain Ashish Kumar. Wing Commander Mukesh Kothari.
Wing Commander Govind Bhikaji Patole. Wing Commander Rusha. Wing Commander S. Gopi Mohan. Master Warrant Officer Anand Prakash Tripathi.
Vishesh Seva Medal is awarded for distinguished service of a high order. Air Vice Marshal Jaiveer Singh, retired. Air Vice Marshal Om Prakash Tiwari. Air Commodore Sanjay Bhatnagar, Vayu Sena Medal. Air Commodore Piyush Mukherjee.
Air Commodore Pavan Kumar Mohe. Air Commodore Kishori Lal Yadav. Air Commodore Sanjay Agarwal. Air Commodore Balvendra Singh Sabarwal.
Air Commodore Anurag Joshi. Air Commodore Srinivasa Rao Nalvade Venkata Rao. Air Commodore Bhaskar Nandi. Air Commodore Ajay Singh Pathania.
Group Captain Rajesh Narayan Medicari. Group Captain Sanjay Kumar Srivastav. Group Captain P.T. Krishnapillai Sri Kumar. Group Captain Vinod Malik.
Group Captain Samir J. Paintse, Vayu Sena Medal. Group Captain Raja Pantula Subarao. Group Captain KAA Sanjeev. Group Captain Devendra P. Hirani.
Group Captain Nand Kumar Nair. Group Captain Satyamurthy Ramanathan. Group Captain Gursharan Singh Matharu. Group Captain Ashish Singh, Vayu Sena Medal.
Group Captain Harsh Behl. Group Captain Vasudevan Rajalakshmi Sanil. Group Captain Abhijit Prabhakar Saraf. Group Captain Partha Sarthi Ghana. Group Captain PVN Ravi Madhav Sharma. Group Captain Inderjeet Singh Hansupal. Squadron Leader Gopala Krishnan Jayachandran.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chief of the Air Staff will now award unit citations for the year 2014-15.
51 Squadron, known as the Sword Arms, was raised at Chandigarh on 1st February 1985 under command of Wing Commander V.K. Chawla. At the time of its formation, the squadron was equipped with MiG-21 Type 75 aircraft, and in January 2004, it converted to MiG-21 Bison. The first trial by fire for the Sword Arms was during Operation Safed Sagar in 1999. The squadron flew combat air patrols and escort missions from Srinagar and also operated a 4-aircraft detachment from Avantipur. The squadron's efforts were recognized with the award of 1 Vayu Sena Medal and 3 mention and dispatches. During Op Parakram, the squadron was tasked with air defense of the Kashmir Valley. In October 2008, the squadron created history by undertaking night operations at Udhampur airfield for the first time ever. The squadron was the first to fire over Toshe Maidan range and also the first to activate KFFR located right next to the line of control. In the last 3 years, the squadron has carried out operational readiness duties for 681 days, including 180 days at a stretch. The squadron continues to serve the nation and IF with honor, dignity, and pride. For the exemplary achievements in its operational role, 51 Squadron is awarded the unit citation by Chief of the Air Staff. 51 Squadron. The citation is being received by the Commanding Officer, Group Captain Vivart Singh, and Warrant Officer Om Prakash Rana.
A 127 helicopter unit was raised on the 10th of June 1985 at Air Force Station Hinder under the command of then Wing Commander Fali H. Major, later Chief of the Air Staff. It was the first unit to be equipped with the formidable Mi-17 helicopters. The unit was christened as the first of the Ranas and moved to Chabua on 21st of August 87. The unit subsequently relocated to its present location, Mohanbari, in June 92. The designated roles of the unit include special heliborne operations, support to ground forces, air logistics, casualty evacuation, NVG operations, ground attack, and combat search and rescue. The unit flew extensively as part of Op Meghdut and successfully carried out air logistics operations from September 85 to August 89. the first ever landing in Siachen Glacier by a Mi-17 was carried out by the aircrew of 127 helicopter unit. This was amongst the first air assets to be inducted as part of the IPKF. For the unit's consistent performance in all the assigned tasks and its operational initiatives, the unit is awarded the unit citation by the Chief of the Air Staff. 127 Helicopter Unit. The citation is being received by the Commanding Officer, Wing Commander Yogesh Apte, and Warrant Officer Hira Kumar.
The Institute of Aerospace Medicine, Bangalore, since its inception, has rendered yeoman service to the Indian Air Force, to the aviators of the sister services, and also to the civil aviation industry. It is the premier institute for initial and periodic medical evaluation of aircrew. It specializes in rationalizing of flight crew standards based on international practices, data analysis of records and service requirements. The recent amendments in Indian Air Force policy on permitting anti-hypertensive medication to control hypertension amongst fighter aircrew, field upgradation of musculoskeletal diseases, and rationalization of visual standards highlights the faculty's passion to find a balance between mission safety and operational requirements. For its continued support to the aerospace requirements of the country, both military and civil, IAM is being awarded the unit citation by Chief of the Air Staff. Institute of Aerospace Medicine, Air Force. The citation is being received by the Commandant IAM, Air Commodore Deepak Gaur, and Master Warrant Officer Jai Kumar Giri.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chief of the Air Staff will now address the parade.
My esteemed colleagues, Admiral Dhawan and General Dalbir Singh, Air Officer Commanding in Chief, Western Air Command, former air chiefs, esteemed air veterans and serving air warriors, distinguished guests, members from the media, ladies and gentlemen. On the 83rd anniversary of the Indian Air Force, I extend my warm greetings and welcome you all to this Air Force Day Parade. At the outset, I would like to commend the parade commander and all the air warriors on parade for your impressive turnout, precise and well-coordinated drill movements. Your spirited demonstration on parade this morning truly reflects on our professionalism, discipline, and the sense of pride in the blue uniform. I compliment AOC-NC Western Air Command and AOC Hindon for their guidance and supervision in the conduct of the parade. My congratulations to the award winners for their exemplary achievements. Good show and well done. 83 years of our glorious history is replete with shining examples of our collective achievements. The Indian Air Force has truly transformed into a strategic air force with overwhelming precision strike capability, operating in a network-centric environment, fully ready and committed to guard our nation's vital interest and aerospace frontiers. Pioneering spirit, capacity to embrace emerging technologies, and to quickly adapt to produce a range of sovereign options will remain the abiding principles of our future growth path. We must proudly persist with this great legacy and it is my pleasant duty that on behalf of all the men and women of the Indian Air Force, I acknowledge with gratitude the sterling contribution made by our veterans whose strength of character, vision, and resilient spirit form the guiding beacon of today's Air Force. This year, we commemorated 50 years of 1965 conflict, the war in which the IAF orchestrated a decisive air campaign. A large number of events were conducted to honor the brave air warriors who participated in this conflict. Today, let us remember all our air veterans who made great sacrifices, and I pay my tribute to our martyrs who made the supreme sacrifice in the line of duty. The global security environment has witnessed a paradigm shift, and the strategic center of gravity now rests in the Asia Pacific. There has been a resurgence of violence in the region, which is of concern to India. The nation reposes great trust in our professionalism and ability, and therefore, we need to continue strengthening our capabilities, enhance our vigilance levels, and remain ever prepared to respond to these challenges. The assets entrusted under our care for exploitation are both expensive as well as scarce. Their conservation, therefore, is our prime responsibility. Over the last year, our operational preparedness has remained very high. Our air warriors have displayed professional excellence and perseverance in overcoming many challenges and constraints. The induction of C-17 heavy lift aircraft has enhanced our strategic footprint manifold. C-130 Special Operations aircraft has added significant capability in conducting regular operations at Daulat Beg Oldi, the highest advanced landing ground in the world, located at 16,600 feet altitude. A large fleet of Mi-17 V5 medium lift helicopters has been fully operationalized and is being utilized in air logistics support of the Indian Army and other state agencies, especially in the northern and eastern sectors. These helicopters were also involved in HADR operations, and the IAF continues to provide air support to our paramilitary forces throughout the year. In the fighter fleet, the midlife upgrade projects of MiG-29, Mirage 2000, and Jaguar, along with the induction of LCA by next year, will further enhance our operational capability. The contract negotiations are under progress for the acquisition of 36 Rafale aircraft. To attain strategic independence and establish a military aviation ecosystem in the country, Make in India plan of the government is being vigorously supported by the Indian Air Force to produce fighter and transport aircraft, helicopters, radars, missiles, and other aviation equipment. Our ab initio flying training has become truly modernized with embedded simulator training and advanced mission planning and debrief systems on the PC-7 basic trainer aircraft and the lead-in fighter trainer Hawk aircraft. The newly adopted 3 stages on 2 types of aircraft contemporary training pattern would lay a strong foundation of our young pilots before progressing onto 4th generation fighter aircraft. We have women pilots flying transport aircraft and helicopters. We are now planning to induct them into the fighter stream to meet the aspirations of young women in India. Our air defense network has been significantly strengthened by induction and integration of modern sensors and weapon systems like the indigenous Akash missiles. Networking of military and civil aviation radars into the integrated air command and control system is progressing well. It will cover the entire Indian airspace, including that of island territories. With the seamless integration of airborne sensors like the AWACS, indigenous airborne early warning and control aircraft, and the operational data link, we are progressively nearing our goal of establishing a robust network-centric operations capability. As a transforming Air Force, we are conscious of the future operational, technological, and maintenance challenges, as well as the need to factor in the fiscal realities of the day. Therefore, we are focused on achieving enhanced reliability, maintainability, and potency of all our assets. Many proactive initiatives have already been taken, ranging from revitalizing long-term spare supply and repair agreements to upgradation of our existing base repair depots, the BRDs. As a vital instrument of national power, the IAF's mission is to provide a wide range of sovereign options to our national leadership. We remain deeply committed to our important nation-building responsibilities. The response to the massive humanitarian tragedy which struck Nepal in April this year, and the evacuation of Indian diaspora from the war-torn Yemen via Djibouti aptly symbolizes our approach to HADR commitments. Another important focus area is the upgradation of our operational infrastructure, and special emphasis has been laid in the north and the northeastern sectors. Modern facilities are being created for the Su-30, C-17, C-130 fleets and the Akash missile system. The base security wherewithal has been upgraded to thwart new threats and challenges, while Garud Special Forces have been trained to secure our vital assets, and further expansion of this elite force is in progress. While induction of new technologies can only add to our potential, it is our motivated air warriors who can translate them into actual capabilities. By anchoring our actions on the IAF's vision, people first, mission always, we intend to achieve this objective. It is the responsibility of each one of us to provide exemplary leadership to those placed under our charge. We have to ensure their professional growth by mentoring, grooming, and assisting them to imbibe the skills required to face tomorrow's challenges. The IAF remains firm in its belief that integrated jointness is the way ahead. The core competence of each service, indeed of all organs of national power, must be synergized to generate the desired effect and capability. I wish to assure the Army, the Navy, and other security agencies of our commitment towards delivering joint capability response options in any future national contingency. I assure all the air warriors that the IAF is fully committed in providing a healthy work environment and the wherewithal to execute your operational tasks. The Air Force Benevolent Association has implemented many welfare schemes aimed towards fostering a sense of well-being and improving the environment in all our units and stations. In the last year itself, we have disbursed nearly 425 crores as welfare loans, grants, and assistance to our air warriors and their families. The Directorate of Air Veterans has commenced an outreach program and has addressed many long-standing issues of our air veterans. The Air Force Group Insurance Scheme has substantially enhanced the insurance cover to all. The one rank, one pension case has been approved by the government after nearly 4 decades, which is a historic step. The Indian Air Force is grateful for the nation's trust, confidence, and support. I would like to express my gratitude to the Government of India for their support to our modernization plans. On the 83rd anniversary of the Indian Air Force, I once again reassure the nation of the IAF's capability and commitment in meeting all national security challenges and defending the sovereignty of our aerospace frontiers. It is indeed a proud privilege for me to lead such a fine professional force of air warriors. I urge each one of you to continue to serve with pride, honor, selflessness, and dignity, and always remain true to the values that the Indian Air Force represents. My greetings to all air warriors, NCZ, DSC personnel, civilians, esteemed air veterans, and the families on the 83rd anniversary of the Indian Air Force. Wish you all continued success in all your future endeavors. All the best and happy landings. Jai Hind.
We now present the national anthem. You all are requested to rise and sing along.
अब राष्ट्रगान होगा। आपसे अनुरोध है कि आप अपने स्थान पर खड़े हो जाएं एवं साथ में गाएं।
निशान टोली और परेड को ले जाने की आज्ञा दे श्रीमान।
The parade commander took permission to march off the Nishan Toli from the parade ground. और निशान टोली का आज के परेड स्थल से प्रस्थान।
निशान तैनात! तैनात पेशा के बाद! तैनात! बंद!
भारतीय वायुसेना के लिए ये निशान अत्यंत गौरवपूर्ण और सम्माननीय है और जब भी इसे किसी खास अवसर पर प्रदर्शित किया जाता है तो वर्दी में सभी अधिकारीगण इसे सलामी देंगे और सभी दर्शकगण इसके सम्मान में खड़े हो जाएंगे।
The colors or the Nishan always the first to be marched in and the first to be marched out when on display.
निशान टोली फ्लाइट लेफ्टिनेंट अनुपम चौहान के नेतृत्व में अब प्रस्थान कर रही है।
Air Chief Marshal Arup Raha, the reviewing officer, salutes the Indian Air Force colors, the Nishan, as also all the officers and other personnel in uniform.
Parrot Buster! Chal!
The parade now marching off the parade ground. The parade is all about synchronization, discipline, and dedication. And as the last flight on parade marches off, the Air Warrior drill team now will make its way on the parade ground for a spectacular display by them.
यहाँ परेड का प्रस्थान हो रहा है और एयर वॉरियर ड्रिल टीम का आगमन।
Air Warrior Drill Team, Wing Commander Y.K. Shukla, Team Administrator, Squadron Leader Manavendra Singh, along with the able team of instructors, Junior Warrant Officer R.K. Katiyar, Corporal Shivakumar and Corporal Rathore, have been actively involved in putting together a stunning display of precision rifle drill that you will witness in a short while from now. Today's display has 9 different formations in keeping with the team's motto, Drill to Thrill. As the team leader marches forward to seek permission from our honorable chief guest to start the demonstration, the team is ready to increase your heartbeats with their scintillating performance. This is the first formation, the V formation. From here, the team will advance forward to present their impressive rifle handling skills at a closer range. The 5.5 kilogram 303 rifle with a razor-sharp bayonet, which appears to be a toy in their hands, says it all for their strict physical regimen. Switching over to alternate line formation. Meanwhile, leading aircraftsman K.S. Negi is performing solo advanced drill, which is a combination of agility, flexibility and strength. The team is now spreading over into a plus formation and will move back to demonstrate their confidence in their own drill and that of their teammates. Please watch out for one of the most difficult movements in which the air warriors throw their rifles precisely to the rear man while marching. The next formation is the inclined line formation. Here you can witness a series of drill exercises performed in continuation, followed by marching in the same order. Do not take your eyes off the rifles which are going to be exchanged in that magical moment. And here they perform one more time for those who missed it the first time. The team will now advance forward after rearranging themselves into an aircraft formation and then demonstrate their skill in groups of 4. And here, leading aircraftsman K.S. Negi one more time with his impressive rifle maneuver. The team is now moving back to form the square formation and will perform a combination of movements in zigzag formations. The team now arranges itself for the double line formation to give you all a closer view of the drill movements. Ladies and gentlemen, while you all enjoy the drill movements, let me introduce you to the team members. Today's team is led by leading aircraftsman Deepak Bhandari. In the front rank, from left to right, we have leading aircraftsman Sanup Mohan, Arun Kumar, A.S. Negi, Manish Kumar, Krishna Prasad, D.P. Senapati, Vikas Kumar, and leading aircraftsman Vishwanath R. In the rear rank, from left to right, we have leading aircraftsman S.S. Das, Manikandan S, Bhavani Singh, Arjun Kumar, Srijit, Ajit G, Merin Matthew, and leading aircraftsman S.C. Bishnoi. The background music for the display has been composed by Squadron Leader G. Jayachandran, Vayu Sena Medal, Director of Music. The team now prepares itself for the grand finale, the tunnel formation, which is the most thrilling movement of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, watch out for the team leader who is going to test the precision of his teammates by passing through the tunnel of rotating rifles with bare bayonets. This movement is a result of immense practice, focused hard work, coordination between mind and body, and the confidence in each other's abilities. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together once again for the wonderful performance by the young air warriors of the Air Warrior Drill Team of the Indian Air Force. As the last of the Air Warrior Drill Team marches out of the parade ground, the stage.
सारे जहां से अच्छा की मधुर धुन को एक बार और जीवंत करते हुए ये प्रहरी अब अपने जौहर दिखाने के बाद परेड स्थल से बाहर निकलते हुए. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time now for a spectacular air display by some of the finest aircraft in the inventory of the Indian Air Force. We'll have the Hercules formation comprising C-130J flying in big formation, followed by the Globe formation comprising C-17 Globe Master aircraft escorted by 2 Sukhoi 30 MKIs. In succession would be fighter flying by the Jaguar and the Bison aircraft. And you can see 3 C-130J Hercules aircraft flying in big formation, the formation led by Wing Commander Mahadik. C-130J aircraft provides an edge to the Indian Air Force's tactical airlift and special operations capability. The formation led by Wing Commander Mahadik.
Ladies and gentlemen, keep looking to your right for the arrival of our latest induction, the C-17 Globe Master 3, escorted by 2 Super E-30 aircraft. The formation will fly past presenting an aerial salute and displaying its
Excitement everywhere as the air display starts.
being flown by Wing Commander K. Rama Rao.
youngsters and other people in the crowd, the high point of the parade, the air display.
The efficiently coordinated flying display bringing together varied aircraft of the Indian Air Force today, launched from various air bases spread across the country.
And now the C-17 Globemaster III, escorted by two Sukhoi 30 Mk-1s, the formation flying past the saluting base, giving an aerial salute and displaying its prowess. The C-17 in the center from the 81 squadron called the Sky Lords, being flown by Wing Commander K. Ramarao. It is capable of carrying a payload of 75 tons and is escorted by two Sukhoi 30s, being flown by Squadron Leader Banerjee and Squadron Leader M. Ranjan.
And now it's time for the fly past by the fighter aircraft on the inventory of the Indian Air Force. As I mentioned earlier, the efficiently coordinated flying display bringing together varied aircraft of the Indian Air Force, launched from various bases spread across the country at the precise and predetermined time over target, is a telling statement on the strategic reach, efficacy and pervasiveness of the Indian Air Force. And there you can see the first formation, Jaguars, flying in victory formation, comprising 3 Jaguar aircraft. Formation led by Group Captain Tham. And coming next would be 3 MiG-21 Bison aircraft flying in big formation. The formation would be led by Wing Commander Nipun. MiG-21 Bison are multi-role aircraft which is adept at both ground attack as well as aerial interception and has a maximum speed of over twice the speed of sound.
The formation will approach us head-on.
The audience eagerly waiting for the next formation, comprising 3 Bison aircraft flying in big formation. There you can see Wing Commander Nipun leading the Bison formation. The aircraft dispensing flares. And now it's time to tell you people about the elegance of the vintage aircraft.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, keep your eyes on the elegance of this vintage aircraft. Taking off from the runway behind the backdrop are the de Havilland Tiger Moth and the Howard P-6 Texan aircraft.
All 3 pilots are qualified flying instructors and are experimental test pilots at the aircraft and system testing establishment. They are into a right turn now to form a horizontal figure of 8. Tiger Moth was long used as the basic trainer and Howard as the advanced trainer to train a generation of Indian pilots before they went on to fly the Hawker Hurricanes and the Supermarine Spitfires in battle. After decades of yeoman service, these flying machines found their way into the Indian Air Force Vintage Aircraft Museum in New Delhi. Look straight ahead, 12 o'clock, Wing Commander Kulshrestha and Wing Commander Prashant. They have now reversed to form the second loop of the figure of 8. Meanwhile, Wing Commander Mukesh Sharma and Aeronautical Engineering with a passion for flying started work on the Tiger Moth in 2007. In 3 months, the Indian Air Force officer and his team managed to fire the engine of the ancient bird. The Tiger Moth has performed in the last 3 Air Force Day parades and 2 Aero Indias and is joined for the first time by the Howard, which has recently been restored. The aircraft has split in opposite directions. To your left is the Howard and to your right is the Tiger Moth, building up speed and now pulling up for a magnificent wing over. In the near future, they'll be joined by the Spitfire, Hurricane, Tempest and a Vapiti on completion of the second phase of restoration. And the Indian Air Force will be the proud owner of the only flyworthy Vapiti in the world. Wing Commander Kulshrestha, also known as Cool, is a test pilot with a really cool temperament. Wing Commander Prashant Nair belongs to Kerala and is known as the Sweet Madhu. Scholar Dupesh Yadav is the engineer of the vintage aircraft flight. Scholar Dipesh Yadav and his team of air warriors passionately maintain and keep these aging birds flying. That was Wing Commander Kulshrestha and Wing Commander Chauhan waving you goodbye in the Tiger Ball. The Tiger Ball has a cruising speed of 70 miles per hour and an endurance of 2.5 hours. It is powered by a Gypsy Major 4-cylinder inline inverted engine capable of producing 145 bhp. The Harvard has a cruising speed of 180 miles per hour and is powered by Pratt & Whitney 9-cylinder radial engine capable of producing 600 bhp. With the determination and technical speeds of the IAF, these vintage flying machines will fly well into another century of their lives. And the IAF Vintage Flight will be very first in the region and amongst the best in the world, continuing to inspire a future generation of aviators. For an awesome display, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause for the vintage aircraft flight and the magnificent men behind these machines.
Ladies and gentlemen, we shall soon witness a low-level aerobatic display by our basic trainer, the Pilatus PC-7 Mark II aircraft.
I get wings to fly. Oh, I'm alive.
Took off with a steep angle of climb at a speed of 100 knots. The Pilatus PC-7 Mark II turbo trainer is a low-wing tandem seat training aircraft manufactured by Pilatus.
When you call on me, when I hear you breathe, I get wings to fly. I feel that I'm alive. When you look at me, I can touch the sky. I know that I'm alive. When you bless the day, I just drift away. All my worries die. I'm glad that I'm alive. You've set my heart on fire, filled me with love, made me a woman on clouds above. Couldn't get much higher. My spirit takes flight. 'Cause I am alive. Oh, when you call on me, when I hear you breathe, I get wings to fly. I feel that I'm alive. I am alive. When you reach for me, raises me inside. God knows that Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me. Remember me for centuries. Just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries. Remember me for centuries. Mama tied my teenage dreams. No, it's nothing wrong with me. The kids are all wrong. The stories are wrong. Heavy metal broke my heart. Come on and let me in. Bruises on your thighs like my fingerprints. This is for to match the darkness that you felt. I never meant for you to fix yourself. Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me. Remember me for centuries. Just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries. Remember me for centuries. Stop to the whole.
After the graceful display by the vintage and the latest trainer aircraft of the Indian Air Force, it is time now for the most awaited display of the day. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Suryakiran aerobatic team is here today to present their maiden 4-aircraft aerobatic display on Hawk aircraft. It is a matter of immense pride and honor for the team that we are being presented with this opportunity on the Indian Air Force Day. Due to the prevailing visibility conditions, the Suryakiran team would be carrying out maneuvers in the horizontal plane only. In a short while from now, you will witness Suryakiran perform breathtaking aerobatic maneuvers. Woven together with precision, the team is all set to steal your heart away. Ladies and gentlemen, from your left, the Suryakiran aerobatic team is led by Wing Commander Ajit Kulkarni. After the graceful entry in diamond formation, the team leader has now given a call for change of formation. And you can see the left and right members, numbers 2 and 3, moving abreast of the leader, forming T. By forming this letter T, the Suryakiran wishes to pay tribute to the Thunderbolts, the pioneer aerobatic team of the Indian Air Force. Ladies and gentlemen, from your left, the Suryakiran in tango formation. As the team prepare for its next maneuver, let me introduce you to the pilots who are flying in today's display. Wing Commander Ajit Kulkarni, who is leading the formation, is the commanding officer of Suryakiran. He is a qualified flying instructor and has flown the MiG-21 and the MiG-29 aircraft. Flying to the right of the leader is Suryakiran 2, Wing Commander Ashwin Thakre. Flying to the left is Squadron Leader Sahil Gandhi, Suryakiran 3. Flying right behind the leader is Suryakiran 4, Wing Commander Vikram Mehra. The other members of the team include Wing Commander Akhilesh Singh, who is a safety observer for today's display, Squadron Leader Shishir Arora, and Squadron Leader Gurpreet Singh Dhillon. The leader is now positioning the formation for change to diamond formation. Ladies and gentlemen, coming in from the right, the Suryakiran in diamond formation. The team leader has now given a call for change of formation, and you can see the left and right members, numbers 2 and 3, moving abreast of the leader, forming T. By forming this letter T, the Suryakiran wishes to pay tribute to the Thunderbolts, the pioneer aerobatic team of the Indian Air Force. Ladies and gentlemen, from your left, the Suryakiran in tango formation. As the team prepare for its next maneuver, let me introduce you to the pilots who are flying in today's display. Wing Commander Ajit Kulkarni, who is leading the formation, is the commanding officer of Suryakiran. He is a qualified flying instructor and has flown the MiG-21 and the MiG-29 aircraft. Flying to the right of the leader is Suryakiran 2, Wing Commander Ashwin Thakre. Flying to the left is Squadron Leader Sahil Gandhi, Suryakiran 3. Flying right behind the leader is Suryakiran 4, Wing Commander Vikram Mehra. The other members of the team include Wing Commander Akhilesh Singh, who is a safety observer for today's display, Squadron Leader Shishir Arora, and Squadron Leader Gurpreet Singh Dhillon. The leader is now positioning the formation for change to diamond formation. Ladies and gentlemen, coming in from the right, the Suryakiran. After that flyby in Yankee, the team leader has now given a call for change of formation to India. And now the left and right members who were abreast of number 4 will now come in line to form India. Ladies and gentlemen, the Suryakiran in India formation. The erstwhile Suryakiran aerobatic team, ladies and gentlemen, has showcased its skills in a number of displays around the country, including displays at the prestigious Aero India International Air Show at Bangalore. The team has also displayed abroad at Sri Lanka, Myanmar, Thailand, Singapore, Laos, and the People's Republic of China. The newly resurrected team is raring to go and achieve the same standards that have been laid down by their illustrious predecessors. Ladies and gentlemen, may I now draw your attention to the right. The team will now be coming in for its signature maneuver, the 4-aircraft India Peel. The aircraft, seemingly woven together by an invisible thread, will break away on command from the leader. So ladies and gentlemen, keep looking to your right, eyes peeled low on the horizon for the India Peel. That, ladies and gentlemen, was a small display of the skill and precision that stands testimony to the sheer hard work and dedication of all the team members. We're looking forward to more and more such opportunities which would help us grow professionally. I once again express sincere gratitude on behalf of the entire team for your response and encouragement. We hope you've enjoyed watching this display as much as we have enjoyed putting it up for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, in a short while from now, Sarang, the only 4-aircraft military helicopter display team, is coming in front of you. This team of fine pilots are raising a toast to the Indian Air Force by flying the inverted wineglass formation. Leading the formation is Group Captain Aniket Santosh Abhyankar, Vayu Sena Medal Gallantry. He was one of the display pilots of the inaugural Sarang team that performed its maiden public display in the year 2004 at Singapore. It is a very proud day for the team and his family, for today he has been awarded Vayu Sena Medal Gallantry by Chief of the Air Staff. During the right turn, look out for the change from inverted wine glass to India formation. The advanced light helicopters or Dhruv boast of exceptional agility and maneuvering thanks to the hingeless rotors and the advanced avionics enhancing its operational capability. Dhruv proved its worth by being an integral part of the world's largest heliborne rescue operation during the flash floods in Uttarakhand in June 2013. Continuing with the introduction, co-pilot of Sarang 1 is Colonel Milind Londe, fondly called as Milo. Milo is a karate champion with excellent mimicry skills. The safety officer for today is Commander Suraj Basing, assisted by Commander Patil and Commander Ravish. Keep looking at the aircraft approaching from your left. That was the leader, changing the formation to diamond formation. Flying to the left of the leader is Sarang 2. Captain of Sarang 2 is Wing Commander Mudit Chaurasia. Mudit is one of the most experienced display pilots of the team, and this is his second tenure with the team. The co-pilot of Sarang 2 is Wing Commander Punnappa. Punnappa is an ardent sportsman and a proud alumnus of Sainik School Bijapur. Flying to the right of the leader is Sarang 3. Pilot in command is Wing Commander Girish Kumar. Kumar, an alumnus of Sainik School Bijapur, is a qualified flying instructor batting his second innings with the team. His co-pilot is Commander Niket Tiwari. Nike will be shorting heading to FIS for his instructional course. The team now is turning in for its signature maneuver, the Dolphins Leap. This maneuver requires a very high degree of skill, which is achieved by strict mind and body coordination. All three aircraft flying abreast will pull up in the vertical plane and carry out a synchronized tall turn. Look straight ahead, ladies and gentlemen. Sarang 1, 2 and 3 run in for the Dolphins Leap. There goes Sarva accelerating to join up with the formation. Sarva is the calm and composed pilot who is a proud alumnus of Sainik School Amravati Nagar. The co-pilot of Sarang 4 is Commander Aditya Singh Pawar. Pawar is the tall, handsome, ever-smiling dude of the team and believes in less words, more action. As the team prepares for the next maneuver, a word about our maintenance team. Leader of the maintenance is Wing Commander Tarundeep Singh Puri, which is Seva Medal. He shoulders the onerous responsibility to ensure that these 4 birds take to the skies and return safe. Puri's number 2, Commander Joydeep Chandra, is a thorough professional and a wildlife enthusiast. Flight Lieutenant Chandra Kumar helps him out in his much demanding work. Flight Lieutenant Sandeep is the first woman engineering officer of the team. Performing displays at national level, the team aims to inspire the youth of the country to be part of the Indian Air Force. At the same time, the team has also performed at various international air shows where it proudly carried the tricolour. The team now prepares for the crossover break. Look straight ahead, ladies and gentlemen, and listen out for the leader's call as they come closer. Every year, a large number of helicopter pilots volunteer to be part of the Sarang team. However, only a few, after a tough selection process that separates men from boys, are chosen to fly as Sarang pilots. Ladies and gentlemen, brace up for lower and closer action as the 4 aircraft are turning in for the level cross. The height at which the aircraft are flying is just 50 meters above all of us. To your right and left, team coming in for level cross. And that stole all our hearts. As you just saw, there is a very thin line between being brave and being lunatic. Display flying belongs right up there on this very thin line. Operating the aircraft to its limits, Sarang team also thrives on this very magic portion of thrill and adrenaline rush. But this would not be possible without those 50 thoroughbred technicians who assist the engineering officers in their challenging task. Ladies and gentlemen, do not be deceived by the beautiful painted helicopters. These birds turn into mean machines as the need arises. Embodiment of professionalism and ethos of the Indian Air Force, Sarang has proved its capability in accomplishing real-time rescue missions with the same fitness with which it has been executing well-choreographed maneuvers. Each member of the Sarang team strives to live up to our common goal of winning hearts and saving lives. Look straight ahead, ladies and gentlemen, as the team is preparing and rolling in for the grand finale of today's display, the Sarang split. As the formation split, the leader will pull up to present a salute to the nation. We shall listen out for the leader's call as they come closer to present a salute to the nation. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the pilots have waved back to your wavings. That was the Sarang helicopter display team living up to its motto. But for the rotors, we have
Super 30 MKI in command of Wing Commander Amit Sharma and Flight Lieutenant Bhalla. The aircraft will now carry out the famous maneuver Vertical Charlie.
MKI airborne from Halwara, number 220 Squadron, the Desert Tigers. Captain of the aircraft, Wing Commander Amit Sharma. On behalf of Air Marshal S.P. Deo, Air Officer Commanding in Chief.
आकाश प्रहरी, हमारे राष्ट्र का गौरव, हमारी वायुसेना। वायुसेना दिवस पर शानदार परेड और जानदार हवाई करतब से जोश का नया संचार हो रहा है। इस गौरवशाली अवसर पर सभी वायु सैनिकों को उनकी कार्यकुशलता, सत्यनिष्ठा और राष्ट्र के प्रति समर्पण को सलाम। वायुसेना दिवस की एक बार फिर बधाई। जय हिंद।
Thank you.